is heavy friending. I'm friending you so hard. An alliance slowly forming, like a boner in my heart. So if you wanna fucking friend me, better give me all you got. No, I don't take this lightly, cause it's heavy, heavy friending.
There is an eagle flying. Yeah! And it's the episode.
It's
Hi,
the
everybody.
episode.
Joe Barlow here alongside Laura Lee Bishop. Hi.
Hi.
Oh,
Oh, I'm in a good mood.
I was in a good mood too because I paused for a really long time.
Mm-hmm. It was extremely long.
And that was me centering myself. And the longer I waited, the happier I got.
Really?
Because I knew you were waiting for me to start the show.
You got happier because you knew you were annoying me.
No, because I knew I had power.
Oh, it's about power.
I think it's about power.
Well, the powerless often find the need for power in the tiniest of things, the most minuscule of things. So, you know what?
That's true.
Power granted.
And when you're not powerful, you need to be patient and wait for the moment to strike
That's true.
and take down the mighty.
I'm the mighty.
You're the mighty.
Okay, great.
And you will topple.
I'd like to see you try. Guys, this show is called Heavy Friending.
That's a good title.
It is. I think it's a great title.
Let's keep it.
Yeah. I was thinking the other day about this show and what we've done on this show.
Okay.
We said, oh, this is a show about two strangers trying to become friends. And then we did become friends.
Yeah.
And I don't know if anyone's ever done that before.
I want to call someone.
Do it.
Yeah, okay.
I agree.
I want to call someone. I think this should be a news story. Although, actually, you know what? This would be good.
Yeah, what?
It would be like a good documentary. Because we have it all documented. And then they could pull clips and...
This is a documentary.
Oh my gosh.
It doesn't need to be clipped up. This is real. I don't know if anyone has ever done this before. Really, we did not know each other.
Wow.
And here we are today. We text.
I want to call someone.
We call each other every night before bed and say, hey, what are you doing? Oh, you're laying in bed. What are you wearing? Cool. And then, goes from there. And we usually end up just falling asleep.
Doesn't take that
long. Sort of like being side by side.
It is.
Yeah.
So this podcast is fun. It's a romp.
Fun
and it's
romp.
an evolution.
It is. And we've evolved really far. And today, this is a big step in the evolution. Something I've kind of been begging for a long time.
Well, this is a step that not many would fully authorize their friends to do.
I know I'm shocked about it because I've asked you if I can in the past, and you were like, no.
Well, okay. So here's the deal. Mm-hmm. And it's been a theme on this show. So our loyal listeners already know.
Yeah.
I've been dating people on and off.
A lot.
One date. Another one date.
Yep.
One. Maybe a two in there. Mm-hmm. And
you ever got to 3? Have you got to 3 yet?
In my life?
Just maybe in the last couple years. Since I've known you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Many. Yeah.
Okay.
And so this is a recurring thing that's coming up, and then I kind of just honestly got a little tired of it.
Yeah.
You swiping, you're messaging, you're having the same opening conversations.
Yeah.
I'm
dead
trying to.
Pets. That's a go-to for
That
you.
is from one of our episodes.
Yeah.
Yes. Where we went through each other's phones. I
yes.
believe. Yeah. So I'm trying to just keep myself interested, but it turns out I'm bored now by everyone. So I kind of detox.
Wait. Stop.
What?
Reverse. Bored by everyone.
Just because I'm bored
What
of the
me?
process.
Are you bored with me?
I'm not trying to date
Because I can
you.
make it really spicy. I can spice it up.
I don't.
Hey, man, I can spice it up. Okay? You want me to spice it up, brother? I can be anyone you want me to be.
That's not what I'm looking for.
Okay, but if you just tell me when you're getting bored, and I'll,
Okay. Well, I'm not getting bored in all aspects of my life. It was mostly just the dating apps.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, and you just get bored. You're like, oh, I've heard this before, and then you don't even end up going out with people because you're just like, I'm bored. I got hundreds of matches.
Yeah.
People want to talk, and I'm like,
How are your matches usually? Do you get a lot?
I mean, I think my numbers have gone down as I've aged.
Oh, really?
I mean, I think so, but I also think maybe perhaps they've changed I do fine. I'm very happy
I do
with
fine for myself.
I'm very happy with the
Never had any complaints.
I'm very happy with the number of matches I get. Okay. I don't know if it's a lot or if it's a little, but I'm very happy. I feel like I'm matching with enough people. The numbers aren't the problem. I think in some ways it would be more helpful to match with less people and then really focus in on them. Yeah. And that's kind of why I pulled off. I pulled out of every.
Well, you said you were taking a break.
app.
I remember.
I did.
That didn't last very long, though.
Well,
I think it was like a couple weeks.
But that's a long time for me.
For Joe Barlow.
Because sometimes I would go out
without getting that sweet, sweet pussy.
What?
That's the spice I throw in. See?
I don't.
That's like cayenne pepper right in your fucking eyes. What do you think of that?
What did you say? You said going the.
Because you're getting some sweet pussy.
Oh.
2 weeks is too long for Joe Barlow to go without getting that sweet pussy.
No. No, it's a long time because sometimes I'd go. Yeah, I mean, I'd easily go on a date a week if I, was in my prime. But sometimes multiple dates in a week.
You're not in your prime anymore, though.
Well, I'm in the break-ish period.
Okay, so you're getting back on the horse.
Mm-hmm. I completely got rid of Bumble. That's gone.
Okay.
So I used to be on Bumble, Hinge, Tinder, and OKCupid.
Yeah. So now you're on 3 of them.
Now I'm not on. I guess I eliminated OKCupid too.
Okay.
Because I'm only on Hinge, but I turn it off a lot. I hide myself, and Tinder too. I will hide myself so I can actually talk to individuals.
Yeah.
And not always worry about, I have a new match.
Right.
I ignore you. Bye.
Because I think that was my biggest criticism of your dating style is that you were always looking for the next thing and not looking right in front of you. The thing that's right in front of your eyes.
Yeah, it was
right
a lot
in front of you at this immediate moment.
It was a lot of sparks. And it was exciting. And once the initial flame went a little bit away, I was like, here's a new spark.
Yeah.
And then, there's a new spark. And she's on.
You're like a squirrel trying to get a nut.
I'm like a squirrel.
And some of that sweet pussy. Yeah. See how fun I am and not boring?
I didn't.
Right?
You took it personally.
Pussy. Nuts.
Yeah. I'd be interested if you, weren't married and you had to date online.
Oh, man. I would probably be dead by now. Okay. From a lot of different reasons. But this is what's great.
What reasons?
Is that you have authorized
are you
me.
Gullible?
I was going to make bad jokes and I'm not going to go there.
Don't point at me. Do not.
Okay. So the great thing is that you wouldn't let me do this before, but you are now. I am getting to set up your dating profile.
Yeah.
To manage it. To have
you're going to have full control.
Unfiltered access.
Yeah, you get to message
everything.
Yes.
So today what we're going to do is we're going to set it up, get it going. Maybe start matching a little bit.
I hope we get a match.
I hope so too.
Because maybe you're better at presenting me than me.
I know what you need.
You know what I need. And also you probably know what I need to hide and what I need to emphasize.
Yeah. So if you go in the cabinet over there, there's a bunch of paper bags. Have you get one of those? They're big. Big enough to fit your whole head in. Grab one of those. We'll do a quick photo shoot. Guys, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to get that profile started.
Let's do it.
Cha-ching, cha-ching. All right, turn that paper bag a little bit to the right. Let me get your profile in that. Cha-ching, cha-ching.
I think that's a cash register sound.
Because these photos are money. That's why.
That's right.
Yeah. We got to put these pictures on this profile.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to do that.
I love visuals.
Yeah. What we were just doing was a skit. We weren't actually taking pictures, guys. I know it was like pretty spot on, but
it would
we haven't
sound
done
more
that
muffled if I had a bag over my head.
Yeah. I would like to just see how it sounds, just for audio.
Huh?
It's a thick paper bag.
It's very thick. I'm shouting through the paper bag.
That's going to be a soundbite I go to again and again.
We'll put it
it's
on the
very
soundboard.
thick, screaming it like that. Guys, so Patreon, we've told you about it before. If this is the first time you're listening to Heavy Friending, you should probably stop, go back to the beginning. But you guys know we do this every week, patreon.com/heavyfriending. It's a great site where you can donate to our podcast. You can subscribe a monthly amount, any amount of money, and you get exclusive content. Mm-hmm. For this week's episode, the exclusive content is going to be great because you're going to get to see the photos we choose.
And by we, you mean you. You're choosing these.
Yeah, but you're here with me.
Okay.
So you're part of this.
I want to divorce myself from it. Because then if it fails,
I feel like you're getting ahead of yourself with talking about divorce. You don't even have a date yet. All right. So calm down.
Okay.
All right. The pictures we choose, maybe exclusive things that we don't share on the podcast.
Right. We're not going to probably read every aspect.
No, we're not. And, I may slip something in there that I don't tell Joe about, and I may screenshot that for you guys, okay? Because once he leaves, I can hit edit, and who knows what I'll do. So patreon.com/heavyfriending to get that exclusive content. Put the bag back on your head, please. Stop peeking out from underneath it. Leave it over your entire face. And we're back. We are back from break. We've got the profile begun. I've entered the
preliminaries,
email, just the basic stuff, gender,
and we're using
female,
OKCUPID. Have we said
interested in? Yes.
OKCUPID.
No, we didn't. But yeah, OKCUPID. Mm-hmm. I'd love a sponsorship from them.
And we chose this because you don't need to link it to your Facebook, and it's easy to.
I didn't know that was why.
You can get the app on your phone too. So
I know nothing
you could take
about
this with you.
Oh, I'll take it with me. I'll take it all over.
What are you doing?
Take it left, right, and center.
What's your face doing?
Take it all over the place.
Making me
around town. Okay.
Uncomfortable.
So I've got you started. And
Great.
This is the most important. The first question coming up here is really, to me, one of the most important questions I will ask you ever for your entire life.
Love it.
And that includes when I say, will you be godfather to my child? Okay.
You're
that
having
includes
having a baby?
No, Ruger, the dog.
Oh, okay. You haven't asked me yet.
Well, it may come.
It's been a while.
Here we go. What connections are you looking for?
Whoa.
And there's 4 choices: hookups,
Great.
New friends, short-term dating, long-term dating.
Now,
I tell you what I want for you.
What do you want?
I want long-term dating
Great.
for you.
I think we're on the same page.
We are? Okay.
I'm not. Why would you be looking for friends ever?
Exactly, especially when you have one, like a best friend already. That
Yeah,
you want to spend all your time with anyway.
If you really want to make a friend, you start a podcast.
Thinking of it, it's going to be really hard for you to date someone because, you pretty much spend all your free time with me. So it's just going to be hard for you to fit that in. I was thinking.
You misjudge how much free time I have, I think.
Yeah. Okay, long-term dating.
Long-term.
All right, now let me ask you
Put a ring
this.
on it.
This is also really important. Mm-hmm. Are you open to non-monogamy?
That means more than one monogamy.
Polyamory.
Yeah. Well, we've both seen that show. No.
Okay. All right. Good. That's what I wanted for you.
I'm going to keep it to one.
Okay. That's what I want for you.
Although maybe that's the solution.
You're a lot to take. You're a lot. I just don't know how anyone
maybe I
could
need
date you and someone else.
Maybe I have a few partners, and then they can all you get 10%. You get 10%. Mm-hmm. I have 10 lovers.
You
get 10%.
I just wanted something
10%.
Realistic.
That's all you need. Pussy.
All right. So next question. Let's see. Men or women? I'm going to go with women on that one, but it says only show me straight women. Do you care if a woman is bisexual?
No.
Okay, great. So wait.
That might work better.
Does this mean yes or no? That means yes or no?
What?
Only show me straight women when I click it that way.
Ooh, that's confusing.
It's confusing. Okay, guys. So on the picture, it's just blue no matter what you choose.
It's a different shade of blue. I think when it's to the right, that means show me.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, the right means only show me straight women. That means only show me straight women.
Yeah,
right?
that's what I meant.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, because I want to make sure you're getting some bisexual action. How old should they be? Now, I'm going to decide this because I think you go too young. All right. Now, I'm definitely going to put a 25.
Oh, you said 24.
No, I'm putting 25. Okay. And for as old as it goes, I'm going to give you, since I'm giving you 5 years under, I'll give you 5 years over. Okay. Does that work for you?
Yeah.
Now, I would be open with 40. Are you okay with 40? A hot little number, hot little coug action. Some of that old pussy.
Oh, you can put down however high you want to go.
I'm going to go 40. No, I'm going to go 35. I'm just going to do what I know is right.
In God's eyes.
Okay, add some great photos. All right. Let me go to Facebook here because
or my Instagram, yeah.
But don't you post them all to?
I don't think I'm as current, but maybe.
Okay. Well, let me start on your little on your fan page here. Because should you put some where you're with famous people to kind of like say like, hey, he knows Billy Crystal?
You're the.
I may give you a Billy Crystal, okay? I don't.
And
think
who
that's
doesn't love him? He's America's.
God. I know. And talk about
uncle.
like he brings up feelings of romance instantly. You're thinking When Harry Met Sally.
Oh, true.
You're thinking
the weird guy from that one movie.
Definitely not going to do this one where you're cutting the pizza. Let's see what else we got here. Guys, we're going to do one of those little do. To see these photographs, patreon.com/heavyfriending. We'll be right back after I pick the pictures. All right, guys, we're back. Sorry. I just had to really sift through a lot of garbage to find the real gems. And in that break, Joe got a little bit testy with me.
Okay.
Why are you so frustrated, sir?
Well, I'm not frustrated, but you...
Seems like you are.
You chose a photo where you and I'm like half naked.
Okay.
And we're both in spandex, and I just feel like that's maybe not...
I'm going to play to your strong suit. Mm-hmm. You're funny. Okay?
And my nude chest.
You're a funny guy.
Bare chest.
You're a funny guy, and you got great nips. And I'm going to show that off. I'm going to showcase it, okay? You're lucky I don't just crop right around that little nip, okay? Just nip only, you know?
What kind of person do you think that would attract?
Well, let me say this. If I was scrolling through and I saw someone had done that, I'd be like, okay, this guy's funny.
Okay.
If I saw any of these photos, I would be like, this guy's funny.
Okay, describe, how many photos do you have?
I got you and Billy Crystal.
Great.
You and Billy C. Okay.
So that's one.
I got you in LA with your little fucking bird ass fucking shirt on and fucking
Why are you mad?
fucking sunglasses, fucking pointing like
it's one of my coolest.
Cool.
It's one of my coolest photos.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you that one because I'm throwing you a bone because I know you're mad at all the other ones. Then I have the one from the music video of the two of us where we're wearing matching spandex. No one's gonna think you're dating the person in the photo. Okay, no one's gonna think that.
They think that's my ex.
Are people
on Halloween?
Why
or something.
would someone think that? Well, then you know what, buddy? They're gonna say he dates some really hot motherfucking bitches, doesn't he? Man, if the bitch is like that, like him, he must be getting a lot of pussy. Okay, so just trust me. Then I got the one of you and Carrie Fisher.
Hold on. Explain this one. This is another one I object to.
Okay. You're wearing, first of all, you have posted this on your social media.
Yeah.
So if anyone,
I'm
go out with any of these people, you
followers.
date any of these people, they're going to see it. So get it out of the way. You're a little bit, I like this one because it's like, I don't fucking give a fuck, this photo.
Okay, because what's in the photo? We're both wearing slave Leia outfits.
Yeah, you're shirtless and you're sitting on a little stool perched up just like Leia was when she was a slave to that Jabba the Hutt. But she was a good looking slave, wasn't she? Mm-hmm. And you're not doing so bad either, Joe. Okay, next photo. I got you as a cowboy doing a little ringer. Come and get me, ladies. That may be the first photo I put, in all honesty.
Interesting.
And then I'm going to put the photo of you and your family with the head, flower crowns. That'll probably go in the middle somewhere. Like, oh, and then they think you're dating this beautiful woman right in front of you.
My mom.
Yeah. So you got another woman in here. People are going to wonder
How
about.
high did my age range go?
It's 40. I told you. Okay.
So that's about 6 photos.
I'm going to add these pictures. Oh, they know I'm on a Mac. This is really technological.
How old are you?
I don't know, but can you hear how excited I am? Have you noticed? Do you hear it in my voice?
Yeah, I'm excited because I think I have a theory. It's not really a theory. I think it's true that all married and like people in serious relationships love doing this kind of stuff.
Because we want to do it too?
Because you don't get to do it.
You don't know what I get to do, buddy. Okay. I wouldn't make any assumptions there, okay?
Occasionally there are people who have their head cropped out of the photo.
So they make you do a square. You got to be a square. I don't like that.
Well,
because I'm really having to cut in close here on you and Billy C.
I think when you, I think you can see the whole photo, but I think.
Okay.
But I think for like previews, you'd have to.
Man, they're making me go through 1 by fucking 1 on these. But it's good because it's making me really say, are you sure? Are you sure you want this picture?
Sure?
Yeah, I'm sure, baby.
You feel good?
Really sure. Yeah, I do feel good. I feel great about this. This one, you're looking great. You're looking cool. Done. All right. While I'm uploading these, should we take another little break?
Yeah.
And then when we come back, we'll be on our next section, folks. Who knows what it will be?
I know.
I bet you do. Okay, we got all the pictures loaded in, good to go, cropped. But we're having some trouble here because we've come to our first real question, and that is introduce yourself. For example, how would your best friend describe you?
Well,
yes,
this is great.
Okay, exactly. I'm your best friend.
You're qualified.
I get it. But the things that I would describe you, how I would describe you isn't going to get you a date.
How would you describe me?
Oh, Joe. Well, I would say you're funny, but you can't say that about yourself.
Can't say that. No,
exactly.
That's true. You have to demonstrate that.
Exactly. All the things that I would say you really can't put on here. I would say that you're a really sweet, sensitive guy.
That's true. Yeah, you can't write that about yourself either.
That does have trouble opening up.
Yeah, you don't want to
don't want to put that.
But they'll get that real quick.
They're going to get it real quick, yeah.
And that's the blessing and the curse.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I think then we just have to go down the humor route.
Yeah.
Because that demonstrates, hey, I'm funny.
I'm funny.
Without saying, hey, I'm funny.
Well, you should make a joke and then at the bottom in parentheses, also, I'm a really sweet, sensitive guy.
And a tender
who's looking
lover.
For a Tinder lover. If this was Tinder, that would have been
don't
better.
say that on OKCUPID.
Yeah, you don't want to get banned.
Because sometimes it's weird when you see someone on both and you're like, oh, we both maybe saw each other, that we have 2 accounts.
Do you see that a lot?
Sometimes, but more people probably see it with me.
Okay. Do you want to go with one of your old taglines?
No, I think let's be fresh, okay?
Okay.
So you chose a weird collection of photos. So I feel like we almost need to address that.
Yeah, like just looking for someone to be my Jabba the Hutt.
Then you have to put that first. And I don't think that's not what I would open with.
Okay. Looking for the Jabba to my Leia.
Those kinds of things actually are good. I'm looking for the peanut butter to my jelly. I'm looking for
the pussy to my dick.
That's a little too
aggressive
on the nose.
On the
tip.
Yeah. Hey, John's here. John Michael's here.
Your husband.
Yeah. I got to let him in to the door. Okay. When we come back, we're going to have a little catchphrase for you guys. Okay. We're taking a lot of breaks on this one.
I know. We need it.
But we need it. We need a timeout.
And people don't want to hear the whole process.
No, they don't. Because we're about to probably start fighting over this.
I'm fine. I'm excited that you know how hard it is.
I do know how hard it is.
Good.
I get it. I totally get it. It's also, kind of soft.
And we'll be right back.
Okay, I really been brainstorming.
You okay?
I'm at a loss for words.
Because you've used them all in my profile.
I've used them all. Yeah, kind of. I don't think it's very good.
What do you got? I'll punch it up.
It's hard because, punch it up.
Because you've been writing silently. I've been looking at Instagram.
For the past hour about.
It's been about an hour.
2 hours, really.
This is our longest episode
to date. It's probably been about 3 hours total that I've been writing it. So this is what I have. Introduce yourself. I said, I'll be honest, this isn't Joe.
Oh.
It's his friend Laura. I'm the girl in the matching spandex photo. Okay, so now everybody knows that
why there's
you're
a
not
photo
dating
with
the girl.
right.
Okay, are you happy? I'm making this profile him. I can't read.
You're
I'm
nervous.
too excited.
Oh.
Okay.
You're nervous to set your young bird free.
I am. Mama bird is like, hey, little boy, I don't know if those wings are ready yet. Let me see that little wing.
Have more chewed up worm.
Yeah. That's Joe. I'm making this profile for him because he's kind of great. He's one of the funniest people I know.
No, I don't like this.
Witty and quirky in the best way. He's sensitive, thoughtful, and a good listener. He also wears the shit out of a Princess Leia slave costume. That's all I have.
That's
Took
nice.
me about
it's
3 hours.
It's too nice.
It's too nice.
Don't you think?
Yeah, but think about who's reading it. Think about your audience. That's what I'm trying to do.
You know the audience.
Yeah, I'm trying to think about the audience here.
Okay.
Now, granted, the kind of girl you'd probably want to go for, someone like me, would look at this and be like, ooh.
Yeah, I kind of want a little tougher,
Yeah.
But you know what?
But it's true. I want to say this. We do, shit on each other a lot, but I do want to say you are one of the funniest people I know. You are witty and quirky in the best way. It's never too quirky. It's always just quirky enough. Okay. You are sensitive. You are thoughtful. You are a good listener.
Yeah.
And you put Princess Leia to shame. You made her want to go put a robe on. Okay. Cool down, bitch. Put a robe on. Joe's here. All right.
Wow.
Should I say that?
I wish there was
cool
a video.
Down, bitch,
I wish there was a
on.
video portion, because then we would just be you saying this.
Yeah.
Because you do wonder how someone reading it will.
Well, so should I say, cool down, bitch, put a robe on, Joe Barlow is here?
I think that's interesting.
Okay.
I mean,
can I? Take 5, Leia.
The nice thing is now it's not supposed to be me writing it. So I can sort of, again,
can I put your last
divorce
name?
myself. No, why?
Oh, I can't?
Why?
I was just going to say Joe Barlow is here.
I mean, you can't, you could.
Put a robe on. Okay, this is a bad profile. Right out of the gate. Okay. I just said take 5, Leia, put a robe on. Joe is here.
Okay.
Okay. Next. I didn't proof it really for spelling or anything like that. But
well, then that's on you.
That's
I'm fine if they think, oh,
she's
friend
a dumbass,
is
right? Yeah. All right. Answer questions to calculate your best matches.
Okay.
Here we go. Ooh.
And you can just answer these for me.
Yeah. How long do you want your next relationship to last? 1 night, a few months to a year, several years, the rest of my life? I mean, honest to God, you're fucking 30 years old now, all right? Let's really get it going here. Rest of my life. Aren't you looking to you're looking to get married. That's what you're looking for. Ideal person. Well, what the ideal person's looking for the rest of my life too, right?
Yeah, it would be weird.
That's what they want to know.
It's going to be my life. Well, maybe
and then in 1 night, the person you're looking for.
She dies though, or no, then she would still be with to the end of her life.
Well, then you die. So if you put 1 night, that means you'll die after meeting her.
Okay.
Do you want to die?
No.
How about in a few months to a year? Were you thinking?
I think I want to live my whole life.
Okay, cool. So the rest of my life. Mm-hmm. God, that's such a morbid thought. Like you have to be with this person the rest of your life.
That's what they say at weddings.
We asked John to come up with a pun for Joe's cowboy outfit, and he said Cotton-Eyed Joe, which I was into. Cotton-Eyed Joe, all right, cool. But then he took it a step further into some stuff that wasn't funny, and it makes me think, rest of my life, Which word describes you better? Carefree, intense. Carefree. Who's going to put intense? Ideal person.
Some
carefree.
artist, maybe?
Yeah, mine's intense, but I wouldn't put that.
Oh, okay.
How important is religion / God in your life? Not important at all. Can we, you don't want to say it, but just give me a wink. Give me a 1 or 1 for, yeah, that sounds about right. A 2 for no. Show me with the fingers.
I think it's great, whatever you want to put.
Good. Not important at all. Your ideal person. Your ideal person? What do you want them to be?
Huh?
You want your ideal person to care a lot about Jesus and God?
Oh, I didn't know what the question was.
How important is religion / God?
Okay. Yeah.
Not important. I just want to make sure. I don't want to, if it is really important to you you meet someone that loves God.
I don't care if they are.
Well, are you? Because I put that it wasn't important to you at all.
Yeah, not really.
Okay. Are you ready to settle down and get married right now?
What, now?
Okay, let me listen. These are some weird answers. Absolutely no way. Get married, yes. Settle down, no.
What the hell?
What the fuck kind of answer is that? Okay. Or get married, no. Settle down, yes. You're not ready to get married right now.
Yeah, what do you right now? It should say within a reasonable time of meeting someone.
I know. There's an absolutely and a no way. How come there's not a if I find the right person?
Can you skip it?
You can. But I feel like that's such a cop-out. I'm skipping.
It's confusing.
I'm skipping. Yeah, it's confusing. You're right. Okay. Do you enjoy discussing politics?
I think these might go on almost forever. I think there's a ton of these. So
okay. It only says 15. So
there are? Okay. Because I know
for
there's
you, it's probably forever because you don't like to open up at all or say anything about yourself.
Okay, great. Let's keep going.
Do you enjoy discussing politics? Yes, you do. Yes, your ideal person does. We're not getting some mamby-pamby, oh, I'm independent. No.
Yeah, I want a strong Trump supporter. Vocal.
Would you date someone who was in considerable debt? Yes, if I thought the debt was justified.
Uh-huh, okay.
Yeah. Your ideal person.
And we sign a prenup. Does it have anything about
considerable debt, though?
Considerable. Mm-hmm. You got to have a prenup.
Should I change that one? Do you want to date someone who's in considerable debt?
I mean, ideally, no. They'd be rich.
Mm-hmm. But would you date someone if they're really hot and poor? Okay, that's the question.
Okay, if they're hot and poor?
Yeah.
Sounds great.
That. Okay.
Yeah.
Your ideal person, but you don't want to date someone who would date someone with considerable debt, right? You know what I'm saying?
It's getting too complicated.
It's not, though. Your ideal person doesn't want someone that's poor, all right? No.
Okay, I don't see how that matters.
Not poor, in considerable debt. Is astrological sign all that important to you in a match? Well, Mr. Cancer, Mr. Crab over there. Mm-hmm. Do you remember what I was?
Yeah. Slytherin.
Astrological sign is not important. It's not important to them either. Okay, do you smoke? No. Your ideal person does not smoke. We're not doing that. Smokers need not apply. All right, which best describes your political beliefs? Liberal.
Yeah. What are the options?
Liberal / left wing, centrist, conservative / right wing, or other.
Okay, yeah.
Liberal. Mm-hmm. Good answer. Very good answer. And the person you date, you want liberal left wing.
I'd date a centrist.
Yeah, no, that's not what we're doing here. Would you rather be normal or weird? Which would you rather be? Weird. Weird. Both weird. Yeah.
Ooh, okay. Might be too much.
Do you watch Game of Thrones? Yes. Your ideal person watch Game of Thrones?
Why is that
Not sure.
That must be a sponsorship thing.
Yeah, I hate yes. Everybody watches it. If you don't watch it, you got to kind of question, why don't you watch it? What's wrong with you?
It's ending, though, so who really cares?
Well, it hasn't ended yet. And everybody's about to be talking about it 24/7. So could you date someone who is really messy? Could you? I want to know.
I think I'm messy.
Mm-hmm, I do, too.
I could date someone at my level. But to me, really messy sounds...
About your level?
Too much.
About your level, maybe?
Yeah, maybe she should be cleaner than me.
So you couldn't date someone really messy?
Yeah, then I guess not.
But your ideal person can date someone really messy.
She has to.
Yeah. Okay. Could you date someone who does drugs? Okay, here's your answers. These are good answers.
Okay.
No. Yes, but only soft stuff like marijuana.
Oh.
Or yes. You're going to go yes, only soft. And answer yes, only soft.
Okay, I agree.
Is jealousy healthy in a relationship? No, we're not doing that stupid shit either.
Are you skipping it?
No, I hit no. It's not healthy ever. Because I need you to be able to hang out with me all the time. We can't be having some jealous bitch coming in here telling me Okay, it's rush hour. We're experiencing peak traffic.
Are you finally going to...
Boost now and be seen by more matches. They're going to make you pay, promote me, it says.
You can do that.
You have to pay
For
to be promoted?
that, I think, yeah.
No, thanks. Okay, all right. We got a match. We
don't have a real match, I bet. It's probably just someone who works for the company.
87% match. Her name is Monica.
Okay, that doesn't mean match. She hasn't said she likes me yet.
Oh, so
that's just based on the answers.
But can I say that I like her?
You can, yeah.
Okay.
Grandma, let me teach you how to use the computer.
Her self summary: London to she's a Brit.
Oh, she's cute.
Yeah,
she's got an accent. Cool.
Well, unless she has
a tiny bio.
Yeah, but it didn't ask me about drinking and drugs and if I have kids or whatever. Yeah. I want to know. I want to put that on there.
So yeah, you would do, if you liked her, you would do the star.
Well, she says she's Christian and laughing about it. Okay.
She's laughing about it.
I like that. Oh no, Amanda.
But we're not going to really go through this too much. I'm not going to go through it.
Sorry, but it's just really tempting because I just want to X all these people.
Okay. How about we end the podcast and then I'll teach you how to use it. And then we'll check in next week.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, fine. But you mean I have to wait a whole week till I start matching you?
No, you match whenever you want.
Yeah, but I want to tell these people who it is.
You tell them. You can start matching and messaging, and then next week, hopefully, you'll have a few conversations going.
Okay.
And we can see how you do as my matchmaker.
Okay. And am I going to be you? Should I be you, or should I be me? No,
you've already said it's you.
Yeah, but I may act like I've given the reins over to you.
No.
Because I'd rather speak for you. I feel like that's more fun. 10 inches, 10 inches uncut.
I think, well, fine. You get to do whatever you want.
Okay.
If you want to act like a crazy person, then you can do that.
Okay, cool.
But I'll show you how to use it.
Okay, awesome. Well, guys, I guess that's the end of the podcast. I had a lot of fun. I feel really close to you right now. I feel like I'm inside of you right now.
You are becoming me.
I am becoming you. And it's kind of been a goal of mine for a long time.
I think ever since fun.
What? Pardon me. Go ahead.
I think it's fun because I don't feel any pressure. If this fails, I don't care.
Just like every other time then.
Right. It's like, what have I lost?
Different. Exactly.
And if it works, well then what a fantastic...
We're in business.
What a meet cute.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I just hope we can convince someone to let me go on a date with you guys.
Here's my only concern. And this is getting a little ahead of the cart.
Okay.
If I'm a horse.
Yeah. No.
Well, I'm a horse. Put that down.
Okay.
Put that in the bio. But my worry is that if you match me with someone and we end up falling in love, getting married, you're gonna then
witness the marital bed, like to witness it.
That wasn't a concern.
Oh, okay.
No, the concern was that you would insert yourself into my wedding.
I don't have to insert myself into your wedding. You'll be inserting me. You'll be inserting me
making a speech at my wedding. I didn't
willingly.
Get to speak at your wedding.
You'll be willingly inserting me into your wedding. You'll be begging me to be in it, to sing, to dance.
I don't think dance at all.
Ding, ding, ding,
sing,
ding,
maybe.
Ding.
Do they do the national anthem at weddings usually?
I'll do it. I'll do whatever song you want.
Because then that's
hot dog song. I'll even do that one.
I think you start with the national anthem, and then we'll be like, "Thanks, Laura. You're done," and then we can continue.
And then I put the headset on, and I go into between the two of you and tell you about God and Jesus and how happy they are. Yeah, I want to have a headset, a wireless headset.
Okay.
So that I can have my hands free because I'm going to be doing a lot of gestures,
This is my
throwing my hands around and touching your hands and putting your hands together and putting my hands around the two of your hands.
Have you ever
holding them like that for a while?
Yeah.
And then maybe putting my hand on your head and my hand on her head and resting like a blessing on you and then taking my hands and making you kiss. Mashing your faces together. There's just God, it's going to be a beautiful ceremony. I can't wait to find this girl.
Have you ever... Oh, let's talk about that, though, before we release you.
Okay.
What do you think a good match for me would be? What kind of person? Paint all of us a picture. Then we'll know what we're shooting for, and we'll see how we do.
For me, it's going to be like looking in the mirror.
Okay.
Beautiful, funny, smart, compassionate. passionate, 10 inches uncut.
What do you think about career-wise or
No, this girl's got to have a job.
Yeah, but
so a little bit unlikely.
What field do you think?
Someone opposite of you. Because, two funny people, it doesn't always work.
You just said you wanted her to be funny.
I just wanted to say she should be me, and I'm obviously hilarious. No, I think it should be somebody who doesn't mind, like, kind of being like watching what you're doing. She doesn't need to compete with what you're doing. She's like, I get it. It's like my Uncle Paul. He's like this hilarious guy, and his wife is always like, oh, geez.
Oh,
you need a lady that's like,
geez,
oh, geez, here he goes again. Here he goes again, kind of thing. So I'm looking for a Jewish broad.
Okay.
No, I just want someone who lets you be you and isn't embarrassed. So someone's really,
What do you mean by
really secure in herself.
Why would
and who
she be
is.
embarrassed?
So, guys, thank you so much for tuning into the podcast today. I can't wait for next week because next week, oh my God, I'm going to be swimming in pussy next week. Can't wait for it.
What if you went on the dates without me? You're like,
I am like divorcing John and marrying a woman.
You wear your hat backwards and you're like, hi, I'm Joe. What's up?